Hello, welcome to more Coral Island. We're making progress. Last time we unlocked the kingdom of the mer people, and we're supposed to see Cho-Oya, but we're gonna put that on hold because I think it's time that we start getting prepared to have animals. Because winter is just around the corner, and pretty soon we won't have any income from crops. Let's see. We'll get this trash recycling. And composting. So, I think the first thing that we do is go to the carpenter and see what exactly it is that we need. Let's see, crafting. Sprinkler. Fill this up from the lake right over here. Alright, let's race down the rest of this. By the time we get back and finish what we're doing for the day, we should have enough to make another 2 sprinklers. Reach the forest with haste. Make 2 offerings to the forest tree. Okay. Must be referring to the shrines. Carpenter. Okay, so cube is usually what I go for first, It's 5 bronze bars, 10 fiber. A barn is the same, so 200 wood, some bronze bars, and some fiber. We might actually have all that we need to build a coop or a barn. The question then becomes room. Because we might have to clear out some room. Okay, 86 wood in here. 300 wood over here. 5 bronze bars. Oh, that's celery. Battery, trash, stone. Fiber. Are we? I think we're just missing stone. What did I use all this? Oh, you know what? I used the stone for. Oh no, we have tons of stone. There we go. So we could probably fit a coup over here by these scarecrows. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. And I saw an edit farm building button later, so we can always move it once we get more room. Alright. Carpenter. So let's go ahead and do a barn first. I normally do a coop first, but I can't place it there. Okay, but I can place it here. Let's keep it on the edge of the farm, so that way we have plenty of room for. Oh, I could go down here, and then I save that room for more crops next year. It's a little bit further out of the way, and I don't have the grass for them to free graze. But we can fix that next year. Okay, did that take down? It did. It took down our money. Oh, we have 1 pepper that's ready. Okay, so we have plenty of stamina, so let's work on clearing out the area south of where the barn's gonna be. And we can make that like a fenced-in spot and grow grass here next year. next big harvest we get, I think we'll swing over to the store, the Pan and Socket, I think it is, and we'll look at getting some appliances for the kitchen. Can we finish this trade before we run out of stamina? We can! Okay, I'll have to get the rocks tomorrow. And hay goes in here. Store. It stores hay. Yes, I know. But how much? It doesn't tell me how much hay that it is currently holding. And that is a little frustrating. Oh, it's raining today. These hot peppers are paying out such dividends. And since we learned that you can use the scythe to pick them up, it's even, like, it's just so good. I'll say back 3 to make hot pepper juice. In here for right now in case we need more of it later. Let's get back to clearing out these rocks. My god, there's just so much to this yard. Thursday, so I could probably get some grass starter. Although, do I bother with grass starter? I think the order for today is chop down some trees until we get somewhat low stamina. And then fishing pole. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Yeah, let's go get our fishing pole. Drop off some enormous pile of trash. And you know what? I think we can spend the money on some grass starters just to get something going down there. As long as they're not prohibitively expensive. Oh, that's nothing. Now we have not done much fishing. Let's see. Ghost mantis. That's going to the museum. Easily mistaken for dry leaves. What is this? A Jepon. Actually, we can fish from the dock. Wait for a fish to hit the line. Reel the fish in. A blue tang. It's flat and circular. Wow, that blue tang gave me a lot of fight. Another blue tang. God, that chicken boat just looks so unhappy. Just completely unhappy to be there. This is trash. Yep. Well, that one was not even. I don't think we ever had a chance of catching that one. The bar wasn't moving at all. Yeah, the bar wasn't moving. Like, alright, well, I guess we're done fishing. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's just like we don't have a good enough rod. We still have plenty of stamina. We can check out the beach. Oh, Mr. Crab. Flame scallop. Alright, well, let's take our bug and our blue tang to the museum. And then, I guess, end the day. What the I don't know what that is, but it's floating in the air and it's a little spooky. Okay, we can't go that way yet. That's true, I haven't seen the museum since its upgrade. Wow, it's much larger. Alright. Here we go. We'll drop off our forage. Okay, just want to make sure that was donated. Alright. We have enough money now that I think we can afford an animal. Assuming that um, our thing is done. Starlet Town. The Harvest Festival is coming up on fall 15th at 7 p.m. in Allen Square. Legendary farmer Jeff Smith will be the judge of the harvest display contest. Enter, bring your best products from each of the following six categories: vegetables, fruits, flowers, coop products, barn products, artisan products. Good luck. Well, we're not really equipped for that. Aha! We have a barn. So once the ranch opens up, which is at 8, we will go over and we'll get ourselves a cow. Oh, a satellite crashed into our... Oh, it's a good source of scrap and batteries. Who knew? That must have been what the loud impact outside was all those days ago. $112 hay. Cool. So let's go ahead and run up. Get our first animal. Sheep lives in the barn. Adult cow lives in the barn, will produce milk when properly cared for. Harvest every day, produces milk. What are we gonna name our cow? Let's just call her Betsy. A very shiny ceramic cow. So we need a milk pail to harvest. Temperature machine. We'll buy one of those just to be safe. It says place it on the farm, but that doesn't mean in the... whatchamacallit it? In the barn? Okay, so this tells us how much hay we have. Pet the cow. And do you have any milk for us? No milk on day 1. And we'll put this temperature machine over here away from all the flammable stuff. Alright, let's go, now that we have a cow, let's go ahead and go back to the Merfolk Kingdom and see if we can find Cho-Oya. Gung House, Merfolk Villager House. Denali Family House, Cooking Staff House. That's the tree up there. Those are the barracks. Let's try over here to the left. That looks like an inn of some kind. Oracle chamber. There we go. Your arrival is as ordained. Welcome to Cho-Oyo's chamber, snails. I wish to discuss a matter that could significantly benefit you. Throughout our kingdom lie sacred ocean caves. You may have seen a few during your travels. These caves are a treasure trove of resources, many of which could prove invaluable to your endeavors. The decision to grant access to these sacred spaces is not ours to make, but the ocean's, and the ocean, it seems, has chosen you. With the rhythm of the ocean in my steps and the humor of a dancing crab, I hereby grant you the right to explore these sacred caves. As you journey deeper into the ocean, you'll discover more such caves. Use their resources wisely and remember exploration is key. I thought she was going to give me the ability to speak to the fish. She did not. So we'll check out one of those caves in a second. I want to go and see what the shop has. Because there's a tattoo parlor and I'm not allowed to enter. Okay. General shop. Not allowed to enter. Alright. Okay, so if I want to enter the deep sea, it's through the Merfolk village, but let's check out one of those caves first. Sea Pulu was the first one that we unlocked, or uncovered. Okay. More trash. So are these just caves? She said they contain valuable resources, but so far there's literally just garbage. first I was wondering if like maybe a way down would appear when I cleared the garbage and it would act like the mines, but no, it's just trash. I can't affect those, so... Is Dapalulu the same way? So far, yes. Oh, clearing some of the trash opened up a passageway. Okay, we'll leave this one partially clogged. So clearing the right trash opens up. See, if these... We're gonna check tomorrow. But if these places are going to spawn trash every day, like a new layer of trash every day, um, then that's a perfect place for like farming infinite trash instead of just having the ocean respawn trash and like making you feel bad after all the hard work that you did. Cranberries! You know, we'll save one of those for the Harvest Festival. There we go. Let's go talk to our cow. Oh, look, there's a little icon next to her head that says she can be milked. We got one milk. We're gonna ship our first milk, y'all. No, do not consume the milk. We'll save the resin as an artisan product as well. So let's go check out, what was it, Sapalulu? Yeah, Sapalulu again and see if the first floor just dumped a bunch of trash again. It did! Okay, so this is the perfect place then for infinite trash. And not the ocean. I mean, if I don't think the developers are listening, mind you, but if they were, that would be my recommendation. Just let us clean the ocean. Don't fill it with infinite respawning trash. And let the caves be a place for infinite trash. Hold on, snails. Just a moment of your time before you set off, please. I've seen the amazing things you land dwellers create. Really cool stuff. It gives me hope that there's some goodness in your world. Swimming with a fin is tiring enough, and you traverse our waters on those, what are they called? Feet. Nice Little Mermaid reference. Nagalita, coast's clear. Hurry up, bring it over here. Oh, am I getting a stamina fruit? Now, take the stamina fruit. It'll give you a boost on your adventure. Alright, off you go. We're counting on you, snails. Acquired a stamina fruit. Has permanently increased by 56. It's the biggest buff yet. Heal the coral tree. Look! Gold kelp! Sexy shrimp. Charms everything that lives under the water with its sexy, vivid colors. Alright. Not the descriptor I would have gone for, but you know what? You do you, scientists. Marble coffer. I can sense it's time for me to go back to the mines. Because we're gonna want... I'm just getting the feeling that we're gonna want a gold sickle here soon. Or scythe. Razor Clan. Oh, there's the solar orb. some more golden kelp. There's the silver collector. Just two of them. Ooh, and more golden kelp. No stamina detected. Alright, let's just clean up these last couple of pieces of trash. I wasn't going to catch a shrimp, but he was basically asking for it. Alright, we'll take the shrimp over to the museum. Run past these cats. Pick up some flowers. A lot of people out reading today. Let's see, is the blacksmith still open? Can I get there before they close? Ah, they closed 2 hours ago. And they'll be closed tomorrow. Shame. Get you churning out some compost. Get you churning out some scrap. Then what did we need to make a sprinkler too? Silver kelp we've got, gold kelp we've got, scrap we've got. Wise radius of 24 tiles. I'm gonna keep it in the back pocket for now. Because we're out of stamina. And then tomorrow I think we head back into the mines. Stamina up. 45 maximum stamina. Oh, I thought it was like 56. Or was that like plus 56 immediately and now it'll be even higher? No. Okay. Well, it was one of those two. Alright, there's a vegetable. Milkgun Zone does not do a lot for me as far as like restoring lost stamina. Keep my eye out for a black trumpet truffle, or black trumpet mushroom. Uh-oh. Waited you have, human, thank you. So much I did after ceremony. Ghostly goddess, I hope you have. Goom goom, time now we will. Okay, but I've got things to do. Night of full moon, many seasons ago. Giants I did find frozen here in cave. Alive they are, but unable I am to free them. Powerful magic cast. Earth, water, wind, all here, but fire not here. Suspicious this is. Investigate I want. Further in each shaft, but strong barrier prevent me, cannot enter. But you freely enter Earth shaft, I have seen. Clues of why giants frozen must be inside. If go into shafts again, help me. Will you soon investigate? If I find anything, I sense, and will come here. I have a feeling we found what he was looking for at the bottom of the, free the Earth Giant. Feeling if we go all the way down here. There we go. Human succeed. Curse it is that makes giant stone. Clear, human have. Excited to see other giants I am. Where's the other giant? Ah, giant later come. Upstairs where giant is. Come, human, we'll see. Leave a mine? Yes. Goom goom. A statue is missing. Missing it isn't human. Free is Grog now. But where is Grog? Here he is not. Chieftain! Oh, there is Grog. Ah, there is human. Wait, human can see Grog? Yes, but nice human this is. Free Grog, because this human, this Grog, Earth Giant. Goom goom, human, I Grog. Thank you for freeing Grog. Human, still stone is other giant. Curse again, it must be. But fire giant, where? Free other giants, human must. Wait will Grog and I in village. Goom goom, human. Alright, let's go ahead and free the water giant. did it again, human. The cursed tablet you have broken. Free water giant is now. See above we shall. See we shall above. Something, something, something. Free at last is gone. Chieftain, Gung can move, look. It just does a little dance. Chieftain trouble, Gung came with all here. Then bright light, then Gung, and all stuck. Chieftain, where are others? Grog is back in village. Gru is. Free Gru Human will. Of course it will. Not just Gru, Chieftain. There. Tell you later, I will, Gru. Now what? Now rest you should. To the village we go, Gru. I think Human's gone. Thank you again, Human. Goom Goom. Thank you, Human. Goom Goom. Chieftain, we can talk to Human now? That Human only, Gung. More I will tell you at village. Come. Alright, so now we enter the Wind Caves. We got a wind geode. We'll crack that open at the blacksmith tomorrow. Some gold ore. Bunch of gold here. Oh. I pissed off this little rocky boy. 34 pieces. And that's all she wrote for today, I guess. We'll get that ore. Let's see, did I get coal at all? I did, I got 4 pieces of coal. So, let's go grab a piece of coal and get the gold that we need for the pick. Smelting. No coal in this chest. Is it coal in this chest? Yes! Almost enough to do 2 tools. Looks like there's another large impact. Must have been another satellite. Oh wow, cold bars take a long time. The Harvest Festival is coming up on fall 15th. Okay. Oh wow, cranberries already? Okay, so we're gonna go to the blacksmith. We'll get these coffers opened as well as these geodes. And then I guess we just get back to the mine. Since we're still waiting for gold bars to smelt. Marble coffer. Ooh, something for the museum. Gold ore. Emerald gem. That's nice, because that gold ore gives us enough to upgrade our scythe. Which means we don't have to worry about gold. We're diving down. Giant's village, but not the mine. What do we need to do to get the mine open? I caught a wasp. Let's go. Dangerous when agitated. Keep back. That wasp's going in a museum. If you want to mine with ease, then reach the bottom of the earth. I did that. I reached the bottom of Earthshaft. And I released the giant within. Oh, we found a fossil node. New discovery of fossil. Bring it to the laboratory to process. Unearth what ancient creatures remains you've discovered. There's our way down. We got quartz. Hey, bud. Nova, my dog, just came over to say hello. 212? We have enough. If we need to, we can cheese our way down to level 10. There we go. I'd rather not, and save... Oh, shit. Save our stone up for the final push. That's it. Let's be lucky. I think we're gonna need to cheese our way down. Oh, we got lucky. Decoy times 8. Well, that's a new monster. Alright, let's harvest some more stone. Another fossil from the lab. Alright, we're almost out of stamina, so... Oh, we got a fossil node. I thought we had more than one. Oh, we got a gold looking fossil node and a bronze looking fossil node. Batwing, which is loot. Oh no, did we break it? I think we broke it, y'all. Hopefully sleeping will fix it. Sleeping seems to have fixed it. How do we make another furnace? Bronze ore. Oh, it's need 5 more bronze ore. My machines seem to be broken. We're going to quit the desktop. We're going to try opening up the game again and see if that fixes it. Because doing that works for the grass. So we'll see if it works for the game as well. So I'll just pull you over here to just chatting, so that we don't have to look at a blank screen. And here we go. Stairway Games, Humble Games, Unreal Engine. Alright, now let's swap back to gaming. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Just took a second to show up. I just noticed there's a pig right here. Oh, you can't. My my cursor disappeared because it's loading. But yeah, I just noticed for the first time that there's a pig. New quest, deliver green tea to Paul. I still have no idea where to get green tea, Paul. I'm sorry. There we go. Everything's working like it should again. And we can get our pick upgraded today. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to organize my chests a little bit. I wish there was an organize button. Oh, tab to sort chest. Oh, okay, there we go. That's much nicer. But yeah, now I have my chests all next to each other, which is nice. Earth essence. We'll drop by and drop off that wasp to the museum. We'll go to the blacksmith to get our pick upgraded. And we'll stop by the lab. Is the lab open at 8? Lab's open at 8, so let's stop by the lab first. And check out these fossils, huh? I have battery, kelp essence, and Scrap. Tyrannosaurus claw. Very cool. Stegosaurus claw. Let's see, how much gold kelp essence do I need? 5? So we still have like an hour, so let's run down to the museum real fast. Drop this stuff off. By the time we head back as a blacksmith, they'll be open up. We might even have enough money left over. A dragon fruit seedling. That's going in a chest, and we're not going to worry about it. Oh, we need hardwood to get a gold. Where do I get hardwood? One second. Where to get hardwood? Coral Island. Chopping stumps and logs around the island with an axe are occasionally found in destructible boxes. So we can't go to gold yet. Don't have any press. Oh! It's an avocado.
Did somebody ring the dingster?
Are you the dingster?
I don't think so.
Then I don't think anybody rang the dingster.
I don't know why it's Spy Kids 3 on the mind.
Oh, was that a reference to Spy Kids 3?
Yes. When they call everyone at the end of Spy Kids 3.
Let's see. What should we buy? Wow. You have to buy everything.
Kill it.
Seasoning set, blender. We're buying kitchen utensils.
Oh. It's gotta be the seasoning set, right?
But like, we literally have to buy everything from the oven, frying pan, pots, skillet, grill, to ceramic bowls, seasoning set, chef knife, and blender. The blender is on sale apparently. Oh, here, let me stream for you. Where's my Discord? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Boom. So, I guess maybe we go big ticket item and get the oven?
That would make sense. Why is the frying pan as expensive as the oven?
I would imagine it's because it has the most, like,
Utility?
yeah, like the most number of things, like, associated with, like, recipes associated with it.
But it's just so funny in, like, the real world, thinking about that.
Then we'll do the seasoning set and the chef's knife. And now we're out of money. I got enough resources to upgrade, our pickaxe from silver to gold, and
Hell
our
yeah.
set from silver to gold, and only to discover that we need hardwood in order to do so, and I have like one piece of hardwood tucked away somewhere.
How do you get hardwood?
Google just said by chopping logs and stumps around the island, but I don't think I've seen any around the island to chop. So I figured I would spend part of today running around looking for a log or a stump to chop.
Fair, makes sense.
You found a torn page. Open your journal, navigate to the notes section to read it. Who knows what you'll find? Journal, notes, that's extras. Torn pages. Summer 15. Think twins like and don't like the same things. My mom and Aunt Elisa are twins. Mom and Aunt Elisa like green smoothies. Fall 3. Mom and Aunt Alice, or not Lisa, Alice. Alice went running together. They said they had a good time. Does that mean they love running? Suspicious. Fall 10. Dad brought back minced jackfruit pies for Mom and Aunt Alice. They told me they loved it. Macy heated up pizza, and I asked Mom what type of pizza she likes. She said she and Aunt Alice hated pizza. They hate pizza. Aunt Alice loves olive oil. I had to find out if Mom likes olive oil too. Conclusions: I don't know why they hate pizza because pizza is delicious. Adults are weird. Oh, I think this revealing to us likes and dislikes the different villagers have.
Huh.
Got another chestnut. Doo 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 doo. We're also looking for a black trumpet mushroom.
Is it so you can play the blues?
No. It's for the harvest goddess's bundle, which I've already forgotten what she wants from the spring. I think she wants like rice and pumpkin and some other nonsense. Well, that looks like a big stump, but I don't know that I can chop that stump. Can I chop?
Chop
Inspect.
that stump. Chop that
Apparently
stump.
mushrooms grow on logs. Yeah, it's not a choppable stump.
Son of a fuck. That's a train?
There used to be one.
Trains are cool.
Oh, it's a monkey. He sells pumpkin seeds, wheat seeds, piggy bank,
A steel safe?
a steel safe, OG farmer hat. Oh, it's the Harvest Moon, uh,
A
alien scarecrow, panda
panda outfit?
seafarer
Oh, we know
outfit.
we gotta buy next.
If I spend 50,000 coins, I can become SpongeBob SquarePants.
We know what we have to do.
Save up 50,000 coins, become SpongeBob SquarePants.
Exactly. Ignore everything else.
There's only the one goal, and that's bob it on sponges. I'm gonna cut back some of this grass and hope that the seasons changed too quickly last time for me to know if cutting the grass out here will let other things spawn. But we're gonna cut it anyway. If nothing else, it gets us hay for our cow, because we have a cow now.
Oh, you got a cow now?
I've got a cow now. Her name is
A
Betsy.
whole ass bits.
I caught a snail. And it was on the run, too. It wasn't running away very quickly.
I was gonna say.
Wow. So what, you think all snails are slow as hell? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Well, you would be wrong.
nothing, nothing else, just because of the size difference.
Well, some snails can move really quick.
Which one?
I don't know. Racing snails?
Are you sure about that?
You know what? You have Google. Why don't you Google how fast the fastest snail on Earth is?
The common garden snail. In 1990, a garden snail named Vern completed a 31 centimeter, 12.2-inch course at West Middle School in Plymouth, Michigan. And it completed it with 2 minutes 13 seconds.
That's fast. Sort of.
0.03 miles per hour. Human.
Human.
Is that the monkey?
No, that's the giants. We
The
in
what?
the giants.
There's a giant?
There's several giants. So you know those in the mine. I don't know if you noticed there were statues.
Nope.
And those statues were actually like giants that had been cursed and turned to stone. And by reaching the bottom of each mine, we free them from their curse.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like a friggin' superhero. I just gave the museum a wasp for their collection.
Well, I can imagine you didn't just hand it to the guy, you just walked in and like released it, then left. Have fun, punk.
Pissed human here. Here, human. Come, come. Chieftain forget human can't enter village like giant can. So Grog open the way for human. He's doing a little dance.
People leave the thing.
Human, no can watch. Human, go back. Not enough human have to close eyes.
Close your eyes, Nails.
They're totally closed. I'm totally not watching this funky little dance. Did human open eyes? I did at the end. Sorry. Okay, Grog still did it, so I guess not matter much. Way open now. Come, human with Grog. Yeah, okay, but there's a chest there that I want to open. Oh look, the giant village is cool. It's all like in the trees and stuff. That Grog house. That water giant house. That chieftain house. That wind giant house. That
Your mom house.
that house chieftain will tell. Grog no tell, too sad. Grog forget. Here Grog can help human. Bring tools to Grog, and Grog will make better. But just a little better. More stronger need more giant. Okay, that'll goom goom human.
He speaks English well.
Enchant tool. What is
Oh,
tool
that's
enchantment?
cool.
Enchantments apply special effects to your tools and weapons. To start enchanting, select the weapon or tool you want to enchant. Place an appropriate amount of gems, artifacts, or fossils to fuel the enchantment. Decide which enchantment you want to keep on your tool or weapon. That is cool.
Where are we? Some kind of League of Legends?
Earth gem. So I think I can, if I hurry. Enchantment. Silver pickaxe. Oh, I can't do multiple of the same thing.
Uh,
I see, I need different things, so I can't enchant.
enchantment?
Enchantment! Well, maybe I can. Let me go back and click around a little bit more.
So I want to know what's up with that guy.
Which guy?
Why am I blanking on his name?
This guy?
Dwarf from Dragon Age. Enchantment? Sandalf?
Sandal. Yeah.
Sandal, something like that.
Everybody wants to know what's up with that guy. But we'll never know. Because they're never gonna make another Dragon Age game ever again.
Even if they do, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as something like Baldur's Gate 3 was.
We can hope.
I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 ruined games for me.
Looking at the map. Okay.
Damn, your farm is big.
Right? Look how fucking big this farm is. It's ridiculous.
You'd have to automate that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop over the harvest goddess real fast and see what she wants for the fall crops. Because I don't remember. I just remember she wants a mushroom that I haven't found yet. Yeah, she wants a black trumpet, an orchid, a pumpkin, and bronze or better rice.
I mean, I know you had pumpkins.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of pumpkins. Most of my crop are pumpkins, which is like why I'm so cash poor at the moment. Oh, harvest an orchid.
Hey,
Thank God for teleportation.
can't believe you're cheating.
Yep, I'm using the tools that the game gives me to cheat my way to victory.
Everyone knows speedrunners don't exploit the game in any way.
Manual cooking with utensils. Oh wow, it like accesses my global inventory when it comes to cooking.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. I'll put this oyster in and cook it. It's a failed dish.
Yeah.
Apparently baking an oyster doesn't like fucking food does not make. If I,
Eat,
it's minus 10 energy and minus 30 health if I eat it.
eat it.
Consume quadruple question mark.
Why would you eat that?
Oh god, look at that. It's implied the poison effect on me.
You're that bad at cooking.
Don't bake oysters, apparently.
What if you wake up and you're still poisoned?
I would laugh. Ah, something like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
I am not still poisoned. Petrified Giant 1, 100. Wow, these quests do not pay out a whole lot of reward gold.
It's just the start of the quest.
It was a lot of work to get that giant unpetrified.
Still need to find that green tea.
Listen, what's his nuts is just a deep shit with his wife. We're never gonna find that green tea. Hey, bronze quality rice.
Those plants are dead.
They will be if I have anything to say about it. So we got 5 days to the Harvest Festival, which I'm not like seriously competing in, but I am saving some stuff to go into it. Said I don't think I'll have enough jungle crops and things to like actually compete. Can I make rice? Oh, I can make sake. I was like, can I make rice juice? And it's like, well, if you ferment rice, you get sake, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Betsy. She's a cow. And she gives us milk.
I don't believe you.
Where do you think milk comes from, Mark? I must know.
The milk plant, obviously.
I want to give you shit, but like oat milk exists, so I can't dog on you too hard.
Because I'm right.
I don't know if right is the word that I would choose for you. Okay, so we just need to find that flippin' black trumpet.
You've been harping on about this trumpet.
Well, yeah, because I need it. I need to find it for the...
Harping on.
It's a seasonal thing, so I only have so long to find it. Harping like a harper. Oh, look, another chest. More candy tree seeds.
Can you plant those?
No, that they're you just eat them because they're tree seeds that have been coated in sugar and it gives you.
Oh. I thought there were seeds for a candy tree.
Hey, look at this! Look at these black trumpets! Look at this! 3 of them right here.
About fucking time.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Fucking black trumpets! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah! All right. So now all we need for the fall season is a pumpkin. And those should stop growing in a couple of days. I think the 13th is when they'll be done.
The 13th.
Which is 2 days before the fall festival. I think what I'm gonna do
Excuse
is
me.
I'm gonna is there an excuse for you?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. But we'll excuse you anyway, because I'm just that kind. We're gonna upgrade. Oh, I do have enough. I have just enough hardwood to upgrade my pick.
Link.
Wink. Um. So we're gonna run over to the blacksmith. Oh, I don't have enough money to do it now. Alright, tomorrow we'll go to the blacksmith because we just put a bunch of stuff in the thing. And that should give us the money that we need. In the interim, I guess we'll do a little river fishing.
There's fishing.
Yeah, I don't like the fishing system as much in this game as I do in other games.
It's just like Animal Crossing.
No, I actually like the way Animal Crossing does its fishing system. So it's God damn it. You'll see. It's you gotta like increase like the the gauge at the bottom without straining your line too much and alright, this is just trash. It's a flyer. It's all pro oil flyer, so it's garbage.
Is this game multiplayer or is it single player only?
It's single player only, otherwise I would be like, hey Arg, you wanna play some Coral Island?
I can actually pick it up on Game Pass right now since I have that.
It's a good game. Early access, so it's got its bugs.
Yeah, that's to be expected. Looked up that one I was talking about the other day, the one where you're running in.
Oh
Apparently
yeah?
it's still more about like the farming and stuff than like being an actual inn.
You know, I really want to get that upgrade done. So we're gonna go. We're gonna chop some stuff and use up the last of our energy. And maybe we can, while we're running around, we can find whatever large thing like impacted the farm the other night. I found a satellite that had impacted on the farm. And it makes me wonder about the state of the world where satellites just like crash into like random islands.
Get that wood.
Well, I was just getting trash. But now I'm gonna start chopping down trees.
I love how much you just kind of huck your axe.
Right? It's like, eh. Super Scythe away.
Oh, what's happening?
The grass is retaliating. Alright. So let's see. We're gonna put that in there and that in there. I have too many gold bars. And we don't need these mushrooms anymore. We can open those geodes and coffers at the blacksmith tomorrow. Max stamina plus 3. My farming is level 7. Alright, we should have enough money to get a gold pick. Well, the real question is, do we go for a gold pick or do we go for a gold scythe? Because we're doing a lot of stuff with the ocean. I have enough gold bars to do both, but I don't have enough hardwood to do both.
I would say gold pick. That way you can be sure you're destroying more, you know? If it's anything like Stardew Valley, at least. Need a better
Yeah,
pick to like destroy bigger rocks and all that.
yeah. My only hesitation is that I'm pretty sure I got most of my hardwood from like coffers and things, um, which were like I get mostly from like destroying trash. It's been a minute since I've heard from you, sweetheart. We miss you so much. Your dad said you're doing well at the farm. It's great news. We're very proud. We baked you some cookies yesterday. Hope it's still good. P.S. The kittens and Ashley are all healthy. We ended up naming one of them Sandal because he refuses to fall asleep without my sandal right next to him. Your grandpa and I are happy, busy grandparents again.
Who the fuck is Ashley?
I think Ashley's a cat.
Oh. Well, that gives me more reason to care about her.
Sweet potatoes. Mother of sweet potato. Okay. Wow, sake takes a long time to brew.
To be fair, fermentation takes a while.
I mean, yes, if you want to be like realistic about it. I got milk. Got milk from my cow. Oh shit! This a meteorite impacted on the, and it's a silver meteorite, so it dropped a whole bunch of silver ore. Okay. Where is the coal?
I do enjoy these games. They're like, no, you can't use your animals for meat. That's monstrous. Then they let you eat all the fish you can.
Yeah. Fish don't have feelings. Let's not be silly.
I mean, don't they like not really feel pain, or is that something I'm misremembering?
Um, that sounds right. I mean, I could be wrong. Saving the sake for the Harvest Festival.
Makes sense.
As far as I understand it, fish are basically just a little more than a survival instinct and a nervous system. So, like, um, they don't have complex thoughts, um, or like sapiency or sentience in the way that like a dog can form a bond with its
Mm-hmm.
human. Like a fish can't do that. Like they can learn that like, oh, like this brings me food and therefore it's good, but like a dog can form like
Mental bond.
a rusty spear and a fire agate. Upgrade tools. Oh shit, I can't do it because it's 10,000 coins to upgrade to gold. Well, we're just gonna have to wait for another harvest or two. I think what I'll do then instead is I'll use this opportunity to upgrade a couple of my tools to silver. Because once those pumpkins come in, I'm gonna be fucking swimming in it. Okay, let's see here. Silver bar, 5, and then 20 wood. And we can upgrade. Oh, looks like your mic swapped over to your thingy. And we're gonna upgrade our axe. Okay, so it should be ready Friday, Saturday.
That's so long from now, though.
I know, whatever will we do?
Cry.
That seems like an appropriate reaction to the situation at hand.
Crying is always an appropriate reaction.
Let's pump down into the ocean and get a little bit more cleaning while we have time today. We have lots of energy. Just some compost. So, we made it through the Merfolk Kingdom, talked to the Oracle, and now we're in the Deep Sea.
The deep sea.
Yes, the Deep Sea. And we're in an area where we can find gold coral, or gold kelp rather, which is useful for the level 2 sprinklers, which are much more efficient and cover a much larger area than the regular sprinklers.
Nice.
solar orb. Oh, you see that little sea creature crawling on the ground?
Yes.
It's a shrimp. Do you know what kind of shrimp it is?
Trash shrimp.
No, it's called a sexy shrimp.
Why?
Because it uses sexy shrimp. Apparently because it uses its like vivid colors to charm all of the sea life around it.
Is that what they call it?
Apparently, I don't know if that's what it's actually called or if that's just what the game calls it.
Could be both.
Okay, so that one is good to go. Alright. Hopefully that solar orb is around here somewhere.
It's over there.
Which direction, Ark? I can't see where you're pointing.
That way.
You're so helpful with your very direct details and
I
directions.
know. It's always a pleasure to have me, isn't it?
Always. It's never not. Wow. The solar orb has to be in one of these last pieces of trash. Is it gonna be in the last piece of trash that I break?
Yes.
It was not. Oh, there's some more trash over here. There it is.
You did it.
It was like the second to last piece of like little clump of trash. Crab!
Crap.
Blue crab, diving loop. Oh look, I'm not skipping anymore. I'm just walking on the bottom of the ocean floor.
Oh, you look so depressed.
I didn't realize it would take so much energy to grab that crab. I thought I had enough to spare. Thank Look out for fast travel. Alright, that crab needs to go to the museum. Quigley. Quigley. Eh. To the farm. Warp. You know what? I have so much trash, I'm just gonna sell this trash. We're gonna hang on to these because I don't know if the museum has them or not. And then we're gonna go to bed. Because at this pace, I will never make it back in time if I go to the museum. Diving, +1 skill points, +3 maximum stamina. Vortexinator 2. It's a bomb. I can make a bigger bomb for trash. Alright, you know what? I think it's time to crack a cold one open. Ah.
Did that pick up?
Oh, did you do something? Did you crack a cold one open, Ark?
No, I don't have one.
Oh. Of course, when I say a cold one, I'm talking about A&W root beer. Zero sugar. So many sweet potatoes.
Or is it not enough?
Oh, it's never enough. And that's the problem with unfettered capitalism, is that it's never enough. You know what my sincere hope is? Mom told me that somebody's been watching my YouTube uploads before she gets to them, because like she'll get there and there'll be like 3 views or whatever. And my sincere, unapologetic hope is that some kid is watching my stuff, and like just goes up to his parents one day and goes, "The problem with unfettered capitalism is that it's never enough."
That's the dream.
I'll be like, we did it, boys. Okay. Pull that out of there. Put out the other bombs. Grab those bars. Need to go see. I have enough to like upgrade. I have enough gold bars to upgrade 3 tools. Let's go see our cow. Betsy's looking okay. Oh, she has 1 heart.
Aw, she likes you a little bit.
She likes
She
that I
doesn't think
feed.
you're completely detestable.
You know what? I'm glad somebody feels that way. Alright, let's go open up these marble coffers. See if there's anything for the museum. Who are you? Yuri? I was right there with Millie when she got the news about the campaign. Never seen her light up like that before. Oh, she's talking about the Kickstarter campaign. okay with that. Trash. Broken blade. Oh, pardon me.
Disgusting.
Oh god, it came up through my nose. Ooh, that burns a little. Oh, did I? Have I told you what I do whenever my mom burps?
What's that?
Anytime my mom ever burps for any reason, I let out a burp and then I raise up my fist and I just go solidarity. She hates it. Absolutely can't stand it. It's the funniest thing in the world. Alright, back in the ocean we go.
But snails, you can't swim.
Who told you? It's
Look
Looney.
at you.
You're a farmer.
Farmers naturally can't swim.
Well, that makes sense to me. God, look at all this trash. I just cleaned this up yesterday.
Oh, you gotta get good, Scrub Lord.
Okay, so in the sea ocean, there's these caverns that I've unlocked now, and the way that you traverse them is by clearing trash to unlock paths. And like the deeper you go into them, the more like rare resources you can get. Those would be great for an infinite source of like trash for like late game stuff or like your trash needs. So I was telling Chad about it earlier. I think personally, my feeling is that like the ocean should not respawn trash once you clear it out, and that instead it should just be those caverns as a source of like infinite trash.
Listen, Linda, did I ask you?
Why are we talking about Linda?
I was looking up food and there's a sandwich called Listen, Linda.
Does it sound like a good sandwich or?
I mean, it's just turkey, bacon, Swiss, avocado, and the works.
I mean, that sounds like a sandwich I could get behind.
Right? Like, that's not a bad sandwich.
I don't know if it's worthy of a name like Listen Up Linda, but
Not listen up, just listen. Listen, Linda.
it's another one of these monuments.
Who's it a monument to?
I don't know.
Well, did you know that I'm a monument to your sins?
No, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, we got another one. Hi, I want to offer a promotion of your channel, followers, viewers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it off, on, customize. Go to dogehype.com. I will not go there.
Damn. Sounds fucking lit.
Did you say it sounds lit?
Yes.
What are you? What are you, a 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Times two.
oh yeah, you are 24 now, aren't you?
I am.
For some reason, I thought you were older.
That's because I am a very calm person compared to you and Zolo.
I'm calm. What are you talking about? Saying I'm not calm. You got me all riled up now.
You know, it's one thing I wish they'd add to Baldur's Gate 3.
What's something you wish they would add to Baldur's Gate 3?
A photo mode.
It's coming.
It is?
Yeah, they said it's like in their it's either their next big patch or the one after. They're adding a photo mode.
Yo.
Because you're not the only person who wants a photo mode for that game. A lot of people do.
Listen, you know me, I fuck with photo modes.
Yeah, you do.
You just have to look at back when I was playing Jedi Survivor.
You got some crazy good shots in that game, considering you can't like pause in order like there's no like quick photo mode thing. You have to pause the game.
Yep.
Like you
What I
got
would
some.
do is I would pause, hit photo mode, and then be like, is this a good enough angle? No. Go back in, pause. Photo mode. It took forever.
But you got some good shots out of it.
I'm very proud of you. You can expect some more when Cyberpunk DLC drops. Which is fairly soon.
Now, that game had an extensive photo mode. I need to download Jedi Survivor again and give it a shot. Oh, a fossil.
See if it works.
Yeah, well, especially with my new hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm wondering if my old hard drive wasn't part of the reason why it was running like such poopy garbage. We're getting this kill, boys. So we've got one of the three little solar orbs in the area. I have a feeling there's another one. Yeah, we got a cauliflower jellyfish. Believed
The
by some.
fuck?
See, it looks like a cauliflower, I guess. Believed by some to have medical benefits, a delicacy in some parts of the world. Actually, I wanted to go to the museum. Museum. Because we got this jellyfish. And it belongs in a museum! Okay, so we can sell a rusty spear because we already have one in the museum apparently. Alright, let's go to bed. End of the day. And see what tomorrow brings. Go to bed. Alright, our silver axe should be ready today. And if we sell these pebbles at Sam's, we'll have enough to do a tool to gold. Let's see here. Gotta go say hi to Betsy. And then let her out for the day. Ooh, we got bronze quality milk.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
Does that mean it's chocolate milk?
No.
Well, that's disappointing.
It's just bronze quality.
What's wrong with chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk is like gold quality milk. You kidding me? It's so good. Although in real life, I'm sure it's actually like a lower quality milk because they put chocolate and sugar into it. They don't need to worry about it tasting as good.
Yeah. Listen, I've had like high quality chocolate milk, but sometimes you just want that bad tasting quality to it. Adds more to the experience.
You know what? You know what? There is a time and a place for good quality chocolate milk, like the kind that comes in a glass bottle and like came from a farm, and you're like it was done by people who care about like the products they're doing. There is a time and a place for that, and it is the superior product in every sense of the word. But also sometimes you just want that cheap crap that comes in like the school carton
Mm-hmm.
that you can rip open and it gets a little bit of paper in there. It's like pizza. Like, of course, the best pizza is wood fired in like a brick oven and like done by like an artisan of the craft. But also, like, there's also a time and a place for school lunchroom pizza, which is like
For a Totino's pizza, you know?
yeah. Sometimes you want a Totino's.
You can do it, Sonic. You can beat the Totinos.
Alright, now we're gonna go blacksmith, we're gonna get our silver axe, and we're gonna get I think we're gonna do the sickle. Um
You're gonna get sickle over the pickle.
yeah. No. Wait, what? I don't know that you're allowed to rhyme anymore. I think you've lost your rhyming privileges.
I mean, you programmed it into me.
I did no such thing. Don't you put that evil on me.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, interesting. It actually only takes 3 gold bars, not 5 to upgrade.
Because sickles suck.
Well, no, everything, like, for the gold upgrade, I guess it's because it requires hardwood.
And resin, apparently.
Just the watering can. So
That makes sense.
the golden sickle will be ready, or scythe will be ready on Monday. So that leaves us with the entire day to ourselves. Oh, let's go process this fossil. Closed on Saturday? What kind of laboratory are you?
Normal one. What do you think, they're just open all the time?
Yes, science doesn't sleep. So why should they?
Because if you don't sleep, you don't do well, like mentally or physically.
Ark, what would you know about not sleeping? It's not like you have insomnia. feel the silent rage building.
Gotta hit it off at the pass.
I guess we'll just do some more mining. See if we can get down another 5 levels. In the wind shaft.
Not the wind shaft.
Oh, new enemy. We've not fought this little shrew looking thing before. Oh no, it spits out like a gas. I can't seem to get a hit on it. What the? Ow! It threw out like toxic sludge or something. I'm mining in under duress. Come on, give me the way down. You talking to somebody, bud? Park? Park? I think we lost our avocado. You back, bud? Okay, we finally found the way down. Okay, whatever those gopher things are, they are not pleasant. And I don't seem to be able to hurt them when they're underground. God damn it, god damn it. Ooh. Mystery Geo. Oh, this one has a mushroom on it. Oh. Ark?
Sorry. Uh, I'm going to gotta get going.
Oh, yeah, you got work today?
Yeah,
Alright, well, have a good one. Have a good day at work. Uh,
you too.
hopefully you don't have to feel too much propane.
I hope so.
Take it easy.
You too.
Uh-oh, cat burglar. Okay, let's see, we're on floor 14. So, let's see if we can just get this gold. We'll craft a rope, and I think it looks like it's pretty late. You know what? A peridot. Alright, we need floor 15, so we're like halfway to where we can just use ropes to get all the way down. And we're doing a pretty good job of saving stone too. I'll double check our stone total once we get back to the farm. Actually, yeah, we have enough to make 10 ropes, so that'll be good once we get to floor 30. And we can fast travel to the museum, so we can just drop that peridot out there. Real quick, like. Our pumpkins should be good any day now. I'm really hoping that they come in before the Harvest Festival. New recipe, sunny side up eggs. Yay! Looks like our pumpkins are ready. They are ready. That's really good news for us. The Harvest Festival is tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Allen Square. Remember to bring your 6 best items for the harvest display. Oh no. We're going to have to do these by hand because our scythe, is still at the... blacksmith. Oh, do pumpkins produce more than once? Let's let Betsy out, because this is gonna be a bit before we can get to her. Looks like we're about halfway done with the pumpkins. I'll have to go to Sam's and read a packet of pumpkin seeds and see what it says. Almost there. Now we just gotta get the cranberries. I think we'll take care of Betsy first. Wow, we did really well. We got 23 max star pumpkins. That's really good. And then we're saving the resin. How much is that sake worth? I should have been paying attention. Oops. Oh, Sam will be open for another hour. Uh-oh. Look at you dancing up a storm of taco. And gone. Who? The little man dancing with me, look. Is that his new imaginary friend? I haven't heard him mention it before, but let's just go with it. Good to meet you, Gong. Thanks for playing with my son. Maybe we'll see you for lunch later, okay, Gong? Come on, Archie, let's go home. Okay, Mom. Come on, Taco. Bye, Gong. Bye, Mr. Snails. What Archie, Taco, and you see? Human see that, yes? So sad that human cannot see Gong. Gong want to talk to humans and play tricks on humans, but cannot because they cannot see Gong. Hey there, Snails. Who are you talking to? Alright, I'll leave you alone. See, humans cannot see Gong, but is okay. Gong has idea, but Gong need human help. Gong tell human more later, okay? Pterodactyl egg. 40 hardwood for the auto harvest. That means there's gotta be a way to farm it as a resource. I just don't know where it is. I'll have to do some research offline. By the time we're done going to the museum, Sam's will be open and we can take a look at pumpkin seeds and see what they say. Pumpkin seeds. Grows in 13 days and produces every 7 days, may yield silver quality. Okay, so we should get 2 more to plant it on the first day, pretty sure. Let's see, yeah, 14 days would be the 20th, so we should get 2 more harvests out of them. The screen tearing makes it look like it's raining. That's funny. Hang on, do I have VSync on? I do. There we go, we'll just turn it off. We'll see if that helps. Or if it makes it worse. You know, I think that made it worse. Yeah, we're definitely moving smoother now. Don't have my scythe, so I can't harvest those. Alright, it's getting late, so let's go ahead and send Betsy back inside. Move. Wait. Oh, you can hear her little bell chime. Alright, let's go ahead and call it a day early. We've been streaming for just about 3 hours. I wanted to try and get to the Harvest Festival today, but that's gonna have to wait till the next time we stream, which in all likelihood will probably be tomorrow. I want to thank everybody who came today. I appreciate you. Um, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh my god. I'm glad I waited before ending the stream because look at how much money we just made from our pumpkins. I knew that bringing them in was going to be a big haul. Did not realize just how much of a haul it would be. Um, gosh dang. Oh, something's happening. Something watered your farm last night. Oh, how kind of them. Alright. I hope everyone has a good evening and enjoy your day.